should be there.
Let's see.
Hello? Is there anybody out there? Yeah, that's good. All right.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Let me just get rid of this. I just don't want to see the delay. Let's keep it straight up.
All right. Well,
we are live. A little late, but we're live.
We're late.
A couple hiccups along the way. I'll take full responsibility. Did not do a single thing I promised.
Well, I think it was both of our faults.
Yeah, we could go back and forth.
Were we this different vertically, the last one?
Oh, I lean. Your chair's a little bit higher.
I mean, I kind of like it. I like that I'm higher than you.
How's that? Is that better for you?
It made me feel kind of superior.
Fuck. Well, we got like a little ghetto-ass setup going on over here, so whatever.
I think it looks great.
Probably going to hear a lot of ice cubes on the blue microphone.
Oh, yeah. Maybe put that somewhere
I'll
else.
put that to the left.
All right, well, Chapter 9,
give up the
review.
stuff.
Oh, so I guess because we're doing something a little different this episode, we're doing Chapter 993 review, like the same type of review that we did last week, but then we're also doing the spoilers for next week, because those have come out. Some of the spoilers have come out. Some interesting things. I actually haven't checked it late today.
I've actually been looking because I was nervous. I didn't want
to. Go back.
I didn't want more things to come out, but it's been the same spoilers since yesterday.
Okay.
They're classic, just like setup, kind of breaking it down. So I'm excited. I've been trying to get into this niche spoiler market because I love spoilers. Because I just need a hardline One Piece as soon as possible. Yeah. So I'm very excited to get into it. Throw out some crazy theories that won't happen because they usually never do, but
love that.
Pretty excited about it. But yeah, for chapter 993,
spoiler market's on the rise.
I think it is.
Maybe. I mean, Onigashima was getting pretty good, but no spoilers here. Don't worry.
Don't know. We'll tell you when to
give
drop out.
Notifications.
Yeah.
So let's dive into chapter 993. Right, you're gonna read this week.
Oh, are we still doing the switch track back and forth? Okay, chapter 993, The Dream of Wano. Good title. I didn't know what the title was. I was actually kind of love it.
Yeah. So this is actually, I'm diving right into this. I have not read the official yet. I only read the scans.
So the cover page we have they got married. Lola and Gotti got married. It's called Gang Biji's Oh My Family. We see their kid up here on top of the grandfather. Very nice moment. Flowers going around. I think we're finally going to see the end of this cover page storyline, which is pretty interesting.
I mean, this is one of the best ones, honestly. This is one of the best covers. I mean,
are you being serious?
No, dead serious.
Yeah, no,
dead serious.
You were hating it though. You were hating it.
The cover pages.
In the beginning, when they were wanting to Dressrosa.
Yeah, they're terrible.
But that's why you gotta trust Oda.
No.
He has a good conclusion.
Okay,
you're talking about this cover.
Just specifically this
one. No, it's beautiful.
And also, there was, right when we were getting those Dressrosa cover pages, there were like theories coming out that this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I saw it. Like you saw it happening.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And you kind of wanted it. You wanted it, even though the cover pages, were.
Well, I loved it when they
went on forever. That's what it was. They went on for too long.
Well,
that's all.
We had to get somewhere. You had to get somewhere.
So now they got married, and now they're gonna show up to Wano, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. He got that time. Anyways, hopefully we're getting to the conclusion of this. Start getting to other stuff. Maybe get some more hints. But it's a good thing to see. And it's a beautiful one too. You always wanted Lola to get married. She finally has it. Everybody's happy.
Feels so good.
Okay, so now here we are in the chapter. The flower capital. It's the night.
Do you want to switch this, or are you fine?
That's fine. I'll just look over. It's the night of the Grand Fire Festival. And then we got narrator. Here in the flower capital. Ha ha ha. Everybody's laughing. Very grand time. Narrator. Here in the flower capital. The lone place that flourishes in Wano. The smiles of the people cover up the fears and pressures that lurk behind them. They were able to survive because of their furtive belief that the country would be saved by the Kazuki samurai one day. A legend that seemed plausible enough to support their faith. I wish this day would never end. Won't have another drop to drink for an entire year once this festival's over.
That's the guy who is
damn it,
Frankie.
Damn it! If only Orochi didn't have Kaido's backing him up. So we're getting pictures of people we've seen in Wano early in the arc. The guy who says, "Heck, if I have a drink," that's the carpenter that Frankie fought. I liked his design.
I liked his design a lot too.
So he's pretty.
He was just a funny character. I thought.
You have the girl too and everything. Another interesting part
Even
is
in the anime, he was pretty funny.
yeah, he was. Yeah, because he's always fighting, throwing
Yeah.
shits. Frankie's like, dude, I'm better than you at everything. I'm only here for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, classic Otis putting heavy emphasis on the music too. We got drums, we got flute. So this is gonna be
Yeah,
a
a
beautiful
lot of music.
animated scene. And then, do we have a Gear 5 sneak peek coming up in this one
I
panel?
have heard people saying that.
Okay,
theories of
this
that.
guy looks like the Wisdom King.
It's interesting that they're like Odin is like pious to them. Odin is like a god. Like
Well,
they're,
he
like,
is. I mean,
worshiping
dude,
them.
the Arrow of
Worshiping him.
Legends.
Yeah, I guess. I just feel I don't know.
The Arrow of Legends. They're still believing. So
I didn't realize that.
yeah, because you don't understand how much loved Odin is. Anyway, so basically what Oda's doing in this chapter, he's reminding us of like what we're fighting for Wano for. You know, this is why the Scabbers are fighting. This is why Luffy and them are all there.
I
And
just
this is
don't really feel bad for these people. This is something like a missed opportunity for me on Oda's part. I feel like
For
he
what?
should have showed us like
well, he does right here. This is what you're saying. This is what I like about this one. You know what I think? I think the Kazuki clan's battle is happening right now. I bet they recruited warriors from all over the world to help. And they went to Onigashiyama and sliced up Orochi and Kaido and raised hell. That's right. You tell them. Today's the day when everyone can speak their dreams aloud. Then the old lady from, what's the fucking town? Ebisu town?
Ebisu, yeah.
This water is so fresh and delicious. What a day of luxury. The air is so fresh here. Breathe in all you want. No one will be executed today. It's the best day of the year. Orochi will be back. But for now, sing, dance, enjoy yourself. For today is the Fire Festival. Now, this is one of my favorite things about the Wano arc specifically. Is I love the environment. I love the environmental policies. I like environmental writing. And a lot of Wano is based on pollution and factories.
That's true.
And losing clean air and losing clean water. And it's kind of like a look at our own world and like how things we take for granted. And how in this flower and like on this day, like the little things that you take for granted. And like the air's clean. The water's clean. You see it in China. You see it in Flint, Michigan. So I like a lot how Wano's very based in that. So now people are like, this is what Luffy's trying to bring back to the people. So we're getting reminded of what's going on in Wano and why Orochi and Kaido need to be taken out.
Yeah, for sure. Very true. I mean, a lot of what you read in One Piece can be like analogous to a lot of things going on in world politics, geopolitics,
Fishman, discrimination,
racism, cultural societal issues, societal events. Oda's always throwing stuff like that in there. Obviously, there's a huge like focus on environmental impact in this one, and among other things also. But yeah, it is really interesting. It was a really interesting way to set it up, and obviously it's supposed to be Japan, so you get a lot of those references there. You know, we know what happened to Japan. They got nuked, and then so their whole country was decimated, and an environmental disaster. Obviously, like there's
the nuclear power plants blowing up, you know, and all that. So there's in every country they have the problems, but it's cool. And the other thing cool about Luffy, as we know as a character, is he loves food and he loves freedom. And the two things Wano does not have is food and freedom. So it's a very good way to introduce Luffy as an outside character where the only thing he values is what they're lacking. Which is why Tama is such a good character for him. But in one of our sections, I guess I'll do my one. Where the fuck is. I'm supposed to have this thing. Where the fuck is Tama? She's just not relevant anymore. She's just
that's what I'm wondering.
The
also.
most useful devil fruit against Smiles. It was the only reason she was created was to confuse Babanuki. The fucking thing. Is that it?
Doesn't make when she was first introduced, she was like spouting like Kazuki clan. I thought she was gonna have some serious like some serious relevance, but it seems like now maybe I don't know. It's gonna be like at the end she's gonna come back, and that's how Luffy's gonna like maybe make terms with Ace's death or something. I wouldn't like her to be used for that. Really.
I still think
I loved Tom in the beginning. I thought she was a great character. She was one of my favorite characters.
With the red soup, and
she's just been gone for so long.
We saw Luffy get upset with the red soup too, which was great. Like that's what set him off because like it meant so much to her.
Started the whole journey.
This whole thing, And even Zoro, like Zoro's mad at Luffy. He's like, what's she saying? One of my favorite. I was actually one of my favorite chapters of Onigashiyama, actually. But yeah, it's just cool to see. But I think she's gonna be somehow paired up with the Mountain God. Either
that's what I thought from the beginning. That's what I was thinking from the beginning because she could do those Kibidangos for her cheek.
Her and Momo.
And but I mean, the theory. What I think somebody said it. I don't know. I've heard it before, but that she has the Kibidango, pulls it from her cheek, and then Usopp slingshotting it into the number.
For the numbers, but now we already took out like 4 numbers. So, I mean, we shall see. There's still you have plenty of opportunity for it.
Well, Usopp now is an interesting matchup. I think Usopp and Nami versus Ulti and page 1. I love the matchup. I'm hearing people saying like it's a complete mismatch. Like they should lose. Like they shouldn't be enough to take them down. I feel like that's just completely untrue.
Nami should have lost him as his double finger back in Alabasta. She had no reason winning that fight.
That's I keep hearing things like that. I'm like, okay, they're gonna like improve in these fights, so the matchups are gonna be a little bit above them. Like that's gonna be the whole point.
Like
of
they're
this.
gonna get their ass kicked. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, Usopp's 100% getting his ass kicked. That's his whole thing. Every fight he gets his ass kicked, but he will win. He will win this fight.
They're going to do some stupid ass things.
Exactly.
Hopefully, because
there'll be strategy involved. It'll be very strategic.
Hopefully, because it's his climb attack, he knows like a secret with it that they use together, kind of a little bit thing. Yeah. So I do enjoy that. I'm excited for that matchup. I'm excited when we're going to go back to it.
Oh yeah. I want to see the rest of the matchups.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got Onigashiyama. We see people in Wano. They're celebrating. They're having the time of their life. They want this day to last forever. And then we cut right into Onigashiyama again. Music. They're fighting for that. And what's going on? We got there's chaos going on. Look out. Run away. Don't let them catch you.
Funny, I thought. It's like
they'll
one
slice
page
you.
Celebrating, the other page is
they'll slice you up. They're like, oh, maybe they're fighting. I hope everything's going good there. No. Yeah. And then Zoro, what is that? And he's like, and you see a samurai. And he's clearly, we know what's his name sent it, so you know it has to be something to do with a plague. And then you have Drake says that was Queen. It really is a plague. This is different than what we saw in Udon. It's more of a frozen one. It's even cooler design.
Yeah, really cool design.
Really cool. Yeah. Even looks like Yamato at first when they first appear with the horns and everything.
Yeah, the Yamato
ice thing. Very excited to see how they animate this one. It's gonna look very cool. Really like the design they're going with it. But you can also see the samurais picking up a beast pirate. So it's indiscriminatory. Anyone that gets hit by the plague gets harmed by the plague.
Yeah, well, that's Queen's like whole thing. I feel like he does not care at all. He just spread his like diseases.
Help! It's cold. I'm turning into an Ani. Gah. And then we see Chopper and Robin. They're being infected. Chopper looks shocked. Sets up a Chopper curing plague thing. It's kind of his job. Close the doors to every tower. This floor is finished. This is the shining jewel of my playgrounds. Ice Oni. And just Queen just loving it. Pinky up. Very proud of his work.
This is an amazing panel.
I love it.
Just
and it's smart.
Sauce.
And it's straight. And it's a good strategy. He's like, just like infect these people, lock down the doors, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, awesome. And then finally we get a map from Oda.
Well, it's interesting because this chapter we get both Queen and King like taking command positions, giving orders. Like I love that to see them, and it's interesting because also Kaido's name is like General Commander or something of the Beast Pirates, when the other ones are like Emperor or something. And so he's like I don't know. I guess I'm setting them up as like military tactician type. So it's awesome to see Queen and King taking like leadership and like.
They're the two first commanders. I mean, I'll get to their revenge when we get to the King ones, but King's reminding me a lot of Sengoku. In this like Marineford, where it was like Sengoku and Whitebeard were kind of like sitting on the sidelines, kind of like commanding the troops, like doing a couple things. And like if I need to insert myself, I will. But right now, King's like commanding the troops. We'll get to King. Right now, it's Queen. Then we get a level, first baseman level.
You know the Big Mom Pirates. You got freaking Tamago calling the shots, like
Piro
and Moldor. Like what's going on there?
And then Katakuri just fucking off, and Smoothie not doing anything. So we finally get a thing. We get a map.
Still not doing anything. Okay, here's my where the fuck is.
Where the fuck is them? Yeah.
Where the fuck are the Big Mom Pirates?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
We already got some better ones. Where the fuck is?
But are we supposed to believe that they literally got kicked down this waterfall twice?
No, they're coming, dude. They're coming. Just don't worry. Right. They're coming. I know. They're coming right now.
Like, really, you took my where the fuck is, which was gonna be Tama.
Really?
But then I could. Yeah, of course. I love Tama. I want Tama back. Yeah, but it's also Hitetsu. With Tama, it's also Hitetsu. Like, where's Hitetsu? I feel like.
Who cares?
Well, he's just not in the battle. I feel like weird, but whatever. He's just the
his only job was that he had Enma. That was his job. When he said I was waiting for somebody, he was waiting for Zoro.
One of the most interesting theories that I heard was that Hitetsu, who's like a Kokeshi doll collector, when we first meet him in his like plate, Kokeshi doll collector, and when we see the poneglyph, Kaido's poneglyph, there's like Kokeshi dolls on them.
Yeah.
Well, but that could have also been.
That's what Brooke said.
It could have also been Hawkins.
No. I don't think it's that. I think it has something to do, like, with Japanese culture. There's that big thing where you put statues to defend something, right? Which opens up the opportunity for Moria to come in, more Moria Wano sauce. But it just when Brooke saw, he's like,
Why does that open up the door for Moria?
Because he can put shadows into those statues and bring them to life.
Oh yeah, I guess okay.
I mean, why? So anyways, that's a whole other story. Poneglyph. Brooks brought it up. He mentioned it. You don't think so?
I mean, I can see it. There's a lot of connections, a lot of Wano connections. I think, like a year ago on one podcast, unlay a big theory prediction where I thought how and why Gecko Mario was going to show up. But it's just so many things have happened at this point. Like,
the biggest things that's points to Moria showing up, and we're kind of getting sidetracked from the thing, but whatever, is that, one, that he was already mentioned in the flashback. Two, he has beef with Kaido.
This is why he's coming.
Yeah. I mean, this is just his connections to Wano in general, you know? So, like, you would just have those things kind of hinting at, like, what's his name? And the last thing we saw before we really went into Wano was Gecko Moria going into the Blackbeard Pirate things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there is some things kind of pointing to
Gecko
it.
Moria's doing something.
He's definitely going to...
He's got a plan.
He's going to play a big part somewhere. I'm not sure if Oda's keeping him around so, like, they can have, like, Ace body get reincarnated for a little bit. I hope that's not the case, but he does have a useful power, devil fruit.
Yeah,
that
it's very interesting.
But
it seems... Is it... Okay, yeah.
No.
I just had an idea. No, I just had an idea, but I have to do more research on it.
You're gonna jot down? Save it for next
I kind of wanted to, but I don't have a pen or anything.
You want to go get a pen?
No.
You good? You okay?
Yeah,
You're gonna lose it? No, you're fine.
Lose it?
Lose it? Yeah.
I'll fucking lose it.
Anyway, so also Oda's very thankful enough to give us a map. Okay, we got
Been waiting for a map.
We got 5 levels,
Like
2
the maps.
basements. On basement level 1, we have Luffy saying "out of the way, you," and then we see someone say "wait, Luffy," oof, holds him back. Now, I had to go back when I read this because I was like, how are they in a basement if they're in the
I did
pleasure
not
hall?
understand how they were in
I'm
the basement
still
at all.
confused on this map of like how they're in the basement now when they're just in the banquet hall.
Yeah.
Maybe the banquet hall was so big that the base level is actually at the one. Maybe that's not basement, but it's funky. Okay?
I'm a little confused.
I'm a little lost. Oda gave it to us. I'm thankful. We know where they are now. I assume throughout the fight it's gonna be like Robin's on Zoro's on level 5 fighting King. Queen's on level 4 fighting Sanji.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Like
Robin and them. Robin's fighting Black. Yeah, it just is gonna give us levels, and then
like Dressrosa.
hopefully with Enos Lobby something happening above impacts what's happening below, which is a cool little setup. And then, so does it go to the roof or is that another thing? I don't know. But
I don't know.
Oda gave us a map. It's important. We're gonna have to follow it. So Luffy's getting held back. And then it's just Sanji being Sanji. Party table, kick course. Beautiful panel.
Beautiful panel.
Love
and party table kick course.
One of the classics.
One of the classic
with
Sanji.
the flames.
You love to see it.
Sanji, when Oda gives Sanji the time, he has the best fight sequences. I mean, just go back and look at Whole Cake Island when he tears apart Luffy.
Go back and look at Fishman Island.
I mean, just his attacks, unlike Zoro's, require combos. Finesse, combos. You get creative with it. Yeah, it's beautiful, and he can only use his feet, which limits him a little bit. But it means Oda's got to get creative.
Him a lot. I mean, he would be a much better fighter.
Still don't understand why. Still don't understand why Oda just couldn't give him guns at some point. But it's like whatever.
Guns, nah, that would have sucked.
It's whatever.
Nah, not guns. But it would be cool if he. I don't know if he had some character arc where he. I mean, he almost did in Enos Lobby on the Sea Train where he started.
Well, that's one of the coolest
fighting
scenes of all
with
time.
knives, and it's one of the coolest scenes in literally the entire
it's one of
show.
Even though I don't really like that guy that much as a character, I love that he forced Sanji to take out knives like that and be like, bro.
Yeah,
like,
awesome.
You want to see my knife skills?
And Sanji's so good.
Yeah.
He would be so good if he.
I forgot who did it. Someone actually theorized that actually Sanji was better with blades than Zoro in Enos Lobby. Which dude. Anyways, Sanji.
Well, it's tough when one of your swords is a human being who's the worst crew member on your ship.
Hey,
the weakest.
Who saved Robin?
Yeah, he's the MVP of that arc, actually.
Who saved Robin? I apologize, Soaking. Yeah. Anyways, so Sanji's doing his shit. He fucks everybody up. We got a guy saying, "Hey, you'll pay for what you did to my guys." Prepare for a beatdown. This is a gorilla coming out of Briscola, Gorilla Smile Fruit, Animal Kingdom. Comes out of his hand. Just Oda's really having fun with these. I don't really particularly think these Smile Fruits are strong. They kind of look gimmicky.
Yeah, I don't think
but you just gotta think they're strong. I mean, even Sanji next page kind of says, "Oh, that's a strong push." Like Oda.
Nah, they're clowning him right now. They're trolling.
But
him.
I mean,
Sanji's literally like, "Why is the gorilla growing out of man?"
Yeah, it's just I don't see, but like the whole point of zones and supposedly they're super durable. So
yeah, well, supposedly the ancient zones and the mythical zones
with
are
these
super
smiles.
I guess all the zones.
It's
are
what it
supposed to be
is. I mean, it's kind of funky. I think it's gimmicky, but Oda's having fun with it.
You think this is gimmicky?
Well, there's a gorilla coming out of some guy's arm.
How's that a gimmick? That's hilarious. First, I heard some other podcast is complaining about this. I was like, no way.
I think it's hilarious.
It's an awesome panel. It looks great. It's a funny character design. It also looks really cool.
My favorite one's coming up actually later in this chapter. But anyway, so
the beetle guy.
No, it's the. I'll get into it. Prepare for a beatdown. Ooh. You won't get past me. That's what Briscola says. He's like, there's two people. You get double dialogue, just like back with Hold'em. And then this is a great panel. It's just Sanji and Luffy are just so confused. They're like, why is the gorilla growing out of there?
Awesome
and then they're like just confused and just stunned because like, why would you not be?
Good.
And he's like, oh, you're a couple wise guys, huh? And then Straw Hat looks so good. And then it goes, ook ook. Then why don't you tell me how a gorilla is supposed to grow? He comes back from wind up, and Sanji's like, dude, how should I know? And like, this is just ridiculous. Gorilla punch, big impact. Guy comes around, and Sanji's like, oh, that was pretty powerful. Just trolling the dude.
Just jumping right over him. It's a sick looking panel.
It is sick. It's very funny.
It's
we
very
really brought in
dark.
some humor into these ones, and then it says, hey, then Luffy noticed a bunch of other people. Hey, there's a bunch back there too. I'll take care of them. Then Sanji, how many times do we have to tell you to conserve your energy for Kaido? Really setting up the Kaido Luffy thing. They're really starting to push it.
Yeah,
and then
it's the whole arc.
And then
we won wanting the whole arc since he got KO'd one shot.
And this is one of my favorite parts about just One Piece in general. Like Luffy's the captain, but he doesn't actually. People actually command him to what to do. So Luffy tries to run off, and then
they're all like they all have. It's not like an authoritarian type of structure. It's like a very like. Yeah, we're all in this together. Yeah. It's like we're all trying to achieve the same thing. Yeah. No one, I mean, I'm the captain. I get the end say. At the end, if I say something, you do it. And everyone respects that. Yeah. But also, like, it's not like you can't say anything. Call me out. Like, exactly.
It was like same thing that happened with Drake when they were like, you can't join it. And then he's like, Luffy's like, yeah, you can join. And like, Jimmy and I'm like, shut up, you stupid captain.
But
like,
this is what I love about Luffy. Like, he could see, like, Sanji's yelling at him or something. And he, like, knows like at the end, like Sanji is coming from a good place. He knows what he's talking about. He's like trying to help. Like, Luffy's also like maybe I'm not. Luffy's also not wrong here. Like, Luffy's like maybe not. But Luffy, in moments, you see Luffy take control when he knows for sure 100% he's right. Something needs to get done. He takes control. People tell me that Luffy's not smart. Those are the dumbest One Piece fans. Luffy is incredibly smart. He just is goofy. He's innocent. He doesn't care about risk. He's not good at risk benefit analysis, maybe.
Luffy is
intelligent.
Dumb.
He's smart, and when he needs to be, he's strategic. He's great in fighting. Comes up with different fighting moves from just observing. When he has something and he knows like that's what needs to be done, he takes charge.
Well, no, he's just so.
And that's how you know he is truly observing this.
He's just so simple. He doesn't bring in a lot of thought.
No.
He's like, let's go.
So then why in this moment isn't he saying, I'm the captain, let me do what I want?
Because he ain't like that.
No, because he is sometimes. He
is
that. Like that sometimes.
Okay, I was going to say, the best Luffy captain moment by far is, gotta go back.
Human beings.
What?
Ships aren't human beings.
That's a good one. I do like that. No, it's when...
Usopp.
It's with Rob, early Alabasta, when Robin gives them the dial to go right to Alabasta and skip Little Garden. Yeah. And they're like, do we trust them? Do we not trust her? Like, it's making it so much easier. Luffy breaks it in half. And he says, I'm the captain.
Yeah.
I'm the one that tells the ship where to go. And honestly, it was the wrong choice. Because Little Garden was really dangerous. Robin was trying to help them.
Yeah.
But Robin loved that. She saw that. It was like, this guy can't get bought. Like,
it's Luffy, not a dumb choice, though. That's probably the choice I would have made.
What? Not to trust Robin or not to go
not to trust Robin?
Yeah. I would go along that path the same way. Yeah. But she wasn't. She actually could have been trusted.
Sure,
she actually did choose the wrong path.
He did choose the wrong path. Yeah.
I mean, it worked out. But anyways. So Sanji the whole time pushing back. Yeah, we really digress a lot. It'll take too. Okay, so Luffy and him are now arguing. It'll take too long to handle all these guys alone. Shut up. Shut up. Is 10 seconds too long for you? I'll do it in 3. Fishman karate. So, like, they're arguing, like, Sanji, like, first of all, shows the difference in strength, right? So, Sanji's like, it's going to take me 10 seconds. Luffy's like, dude, it'll take me 3 seconds, bro. Like,
it's probably facts.
It's probably definitely facts. Okay?
Like, that's which means, the accurate,
which means it would take Zoro 9 seconds.
Yeah, it takes Zoro 4 seconds.
Nah, man, no, dude, was it accurate? We got in a huge argument about that, actually.
So, you always tell me constantly for months and months and months, basically for this entire arc, maybe even 2 arcs, until I'm like, I miss the banner. I want banner. I need like crew members joking around, giving something.
It's great.
And Hero is like, oh, what? This isn't banner? And it's like one panel of like Robin saying something to Jinbei. It's like literally nothing. It's pointless. You're like, oh, what? This is you. You're literally telling me like, oh, these are the things you hate. Like, you talk about banner, all you want is banner. You get banner, you're still not happy. What do you want?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
You want
this
Luffy.
is amazing.
You want Luffy banter.
No, not
you want Luffy.
banner.
You want Luffy
Luffy
banter. Well, last arc we got banner.
Hilarious,
last time the only reason Nami and Usopp are running right now is because Usopp pretended to be Nami.
Yeah, it was kind of funny, but it wasn't
That's
like
banter,
it's not
though.
no, it's not what I'm talking about. You get
it's not
these
Luffy.
dynamics
It's not
between
Luffy.
characters.
Yeah,
No,
that's not a
true.
dynamic between Usopp and Nami.
Yeah, I just don't love the Usopp Nami
Just because
dynamic.
you don't love it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely funnier, but you've been
But
getting
this
it.
is-
What about the banner when Zoro comes in, like, Luffy, why are you being so loud and
Yeah, but it's
disruptive?
like
And Luffy's like, I'm not, like, they...
no, that's good, but it's just like so little.
Dude, this is one page, man. This is like one page.
It's like a full
The thing-
scene.
it's
This is like a full scene.
It's definitely... You tell me the thing with Zoro wasn't
When
a full
Zoro's-
scene?
No!
When Luffy's arguing, you hear a slice, the thing
Oh
comes
my
down.
god, it's literally 1-2 panels.
Please. And then Luffy goes, yo, they spilled the soup, and then he goes...
It's just
And then he goes, what? And they're like, why do they care so much about red bean
the
soup?
proportions are off.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
what it is.
I'm saying you've been getting banner, man. You're gonna get more banner, and the whole Jinbei being added to this crew is I absolutely love it.
Interesting dynamic.
Jinbei is great because he's not trying to overstep any boundaries, but he's just intuitively smarter than everybody else. So
He has
he's
more
going
experience.
To, yeah,
I don't know if he's intuitively smarter, but he's like
I would say
he's like has a lot of experience, so
Yeah.
he's like comes at it with wisdom. He
Yeah.
has more wisdom
Yeah.
than everyone.
He's
else.
usually the one that like Luffy like calm down. I mean, he's the one who told Luffy like remember what you still have.
right.
Great
Yeah,
panel.
for sure.
So it's like anyway,
It is a great
Jinbei's awesome. Jinbei's the best. Anyway, so then they're arguing, having a great time, not really taking care of anything seriously. And you just hear Fishman Karate, Shark Brick Fist, ooh, and then Briscola just gets demolished. And same panel as almost as before of like Luffy and Sanji
yeah,
are like in the
same
foreground
style,
as
same,
like a
like,
silhouette, as like action going on in the background. I
When
find
they
this
first
shit
came and they were like, what?
hilarious.
Yeah,
like
then
the same framing, and there's like
They're
what's the-
still confused.
They're still- instead of fighting these guys and making it quick,
Yeah,
they're
like,
just
arguing
arguing
with each
about
other,
it.
yeah.
And then they look over and they're like, "What the fuck just happened?" And then here comes Jinbei, Luffy, Sanji. I figured I'd find you here, Jinbei. Luffy's stoked. He loves Jinbei so much. I'm getting you up to the roof. You must conserve your power. And then Sanji's just like, who put you in charge? I'm the one dragging Luffy along. Oh, you are? Sorry. Just great stuff. Sanji's just furious.
At this moment, I mean, this is very funny.
This is
This is
amazing.
very funny. But at this point, is Jinbei like, why did I join this crew?
No, Jinbei
Like,
gets it, man.
Am I a babysitter now?
I think so. Well,
But he knows that like
Well,
he has his full faith and trust in Luffy, and that he is going to become the king of the pirates.
Yeah.
And that it's going to be a good
Well,
thing.
I
for
think the
world,
other
I
thing is that I think people also forget the lore around Jinbei. Like, from a reader perspective. I mean, this guy was the captain of the Fishman Pirates. This guy is arguably top 3 strongest warlords. Like,
yeah, I think
Mihawk,
like, ever in the
Jinbei,
story.
Doflamingo are like in the mix, and like Kuma maybe a little bit in there too.
I
Like
think he's
Jinbei,
probably the second strongest warlord that we've ever.
you think he's
had
stronger
in
than
a series.
Doflamingo?
No, I think.
Well, Mihawk's got to be
third,
number
third,
one.
third.
Mihawk's got to be
Third,
number one.
third,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then you mix him. So like Jinbei has that thing, and he's also a fisherman pirate. I think fishermen are super strong. He's knowledgeable, been on Whitebeard's crew. So like that's why like Robin, like reflects to him. Like earlier in this arc when they were kind of dealing around, just like what do we do, Boss Jinbei?
Wait a second. You see how Jinbei is spelled?
Where is it? Yeah, that's how you spell it.
I feel like that's how I was spelling it when we were doing our top 30 last year, and you were getting pissed at me.
No.
Oh man.
Do we gotta
We're
bring
going
this out?
back to the tapes
We'll bring it
now.
out. Yeah, you love the thing you love about these recordings. We just go to the tape.
Now I have like
yeah, that's
go
all
back.
you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'll just be like chilling at work and I'll get a text message like, "Kyle, do you remember when you said this in minute 15, 22?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, well, we're
And then
remembering now.
Well, remembering now, I gotta look back, read it, and then defend myself and taken out of fucking context. Yeah, so all for you guys, all for you guys. I gotta live in this shit. But Jinbei talking about spelling. No, that's definitely how I spell it. We'll go back
to the tape.
I before E except after C.
Nah, you were spelling it like Jinbe, I think, or maybe I don't know. I think that was how it was though. Yeah.
Nah.
We're gonna go
God,
back
I
to the
hope
tapes.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I hope I wasn't the one smelling it. The other
Like,
way.
no.
Well, then I would just still be wrong.
If I actually had any kind of not laziness, I would like actually go back, edit in that clip of us saying it. But
Oh yeah, you should.
there's
do that.
no way I'm tracking that down.
I'll track it down.
Anyways,
I'll track it.
so Jimmy's
I'll
also
slice it,
Jimmy's
give it
also
to you.
the other thing I love about the Straw Hats, and I feel like they do this in every battlefield, is they're so careful. Like they're not even worried. Like right now they're in the middle of an
They
emperor's
don't care about a single one.
castle, right?
It's hilarious.
Right, and they're just arguing amongst themselves. Like Jimmy's laughing. Like, oh, you are sorry.
Yeah, Jinbei is having a
He's
good
having
time.
a great old time.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
having a blast. He's playing with Luffy. You know.
You think he's like, damn, Fishman Pirates were so serious.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
like, dude, fuck.
better.
This is chill, man. I'm just fucking around out here. You know, I don't gotta fight.
But
the
he
big
is.
guy.
But you know, in his head, he's thinking
What?
at the end of this road is Kaido.
Oh, no, that's what he's saying. No, he has the mind on the prize. Where he goes, the samurai should have reached the top.
But he has full faith that Luffy can beat Kaido. I mean, listen to this man. We got to.
The only person that has more faith in Luffy than me is Jinbei. Okay, Jinbei's been about that flex, and also, we're just gonna go into history lesson over here. Jinbei in Impel Down is amazing. Okay, when he first gets introduced.
Yeah, amazing introduction.
Introduction, and also he's like, yo, I'm not gonna fight for
I won't
Luffy
just
because
follow
you're
you.
your brother. Like,
Yeah.
I only follow people that I respect.
Yeah.
And that's like Whitebeard and Ace.
Yeah.
Okay, that is like, and what's the guy? His leader, Fishman Tiger. Is that
Fisher
it?
Tiger.
Fisher Tiger. He's like his respect level is very slim, and like Luffy earned that.
Yeah.
And now he's like with Riley. First, Jinbei's just anytime Jinbei's in the story, it's just so much better. I just love Jinbei as a character in general. And Oda hinted at him all the way back in East Blue when we brought up Arlong. I mean, we should have known then he was going to be Nakama. But anyways, so fuck, where was I? Top of the battlefield and Whole Cake Island when he's talking with Beiji, there's like the mediator. Sick. Anyways, the samurai should have reached the top of the battlefield. We ought to head there. And then this is Sanji. How do you know everything's that's happening? Watch out, because if Luffy gets a chance to fight, he'll take it. I'll keep that in mind. So even Sanji's realized, like, dude, you are butting in, but he's like, okay, you actually know, like, you're not just bullshitting like we do. Like, he's like, okay, you got a mindset, you know what's going on, and he's like, if you're gonna be on our side, I gotta let you know, because our job as crew is just controlling Luffy. That's usually the only thing we ever have to do. And while they're saying this, Luffy's kicking somebody off behind, like he's not listening, which
Does
is
not care.
but also insane.
He's
I
good.
mean, dude,
One
I
track
just
mind.
want to say this. I just want to say this.
Tunnel vision.
Okay,
That's another thing about Luffy.
I just want to say this though. Okay, if he's really that interested in knock out all these people and he's trying to serve entry, you can't drop a $50,000 Conqueror's Hockey on these guys.
That's what I was thinking.
Like
Also,
you did it in Whole Cake, which was one of the coolest panels. Of all
everyone
time.
would just drop. Probably.
Yeah, I mean kind of just ruined stuff. But I guess he's trying to save all of it. Like I guess it takes up a lot, but like he wasn't too nervous with like Cody, you know. But anyway, like Luffy, you can take him out in 1 second if you really want to. Just like,
100%
but
agreed.
there's so many flaws with Conqueror's Hockey, and it created such a point where you're like, why doesn't Luffy just do this?
Is there
this,
so
and
many
that?
flaws with Conqueror's Hockey? What are the flaws?
The flaws is it just makes the story so much
That's
easier.
the only flaw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For
Right.
Oda's sake, there's a flaw.
Story
like because,
flaws,
yeah,
like-
they're like why isn't Luffy?
Because
just
Luffy could
using-
do it in so many situations.
Like we were saying, especially like against Caesar the clown. We're like, yo, why didn't you just conquer Hockey this motherfucker? Like, why don't you literally just bring this guy down to his knees? But like, the reason why Oda can't do that is because it's bad for the storyline. Like, the story's over if he does that, you know. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. So you know, not just me. But like, oh, dude, bringing it actually back up, Whole Cake Island versus Katakuri, when they're like, should we silence these people? And Luffy's like, yeah, I think it's getting a little loud.
Oh, and
And
just
then they go, boom.
huge eruption.
Katakuri's apologizing.
Oh my
Luffy's like, yo, bro, it's
God.
cool, man.
So
Totally
sad,
understand. It's
yeah.
on me, actually, for not seeing it. It's cool, bro. There's no rules in pirates. Dude, I love
Well,
it.
that's how I know.
The Katakuri Luffy
That's
fight,
how I
man.
know Katakuri let him win.
Oh, fuck all, dude. Like, oh my god. You and this Katakuri bullshit. The slander I hear from you and the community against Luffy is actually starting to get out of hand. And I like, do you guys not think Luffy's
I
going to
love
become
it. You're
pirate
the
king?
one calling Luffy dumb.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, you're slandering Luffy.
I'm not
That's
slandering. I'm not slandering.
defamation. That's garbage.
I
That's
think
libel.
I think there's a special wiggle room where you're so dumb you're unaware of things that are around you that keep you single track minded.
Well, yeah, that's
that
his
helps
lack
out
of
Luffy.
risk-benefit analysis
Yeah.
and tunnel vision. He has those things, but he's
There's
not
literally-
dumb. He's not stupid.
There's literally one panel of like Usopp using a magnifying glass to look farther ahead, and Luffy just uses his
the
hands and
wrong
does
way.
this.
Okay, he's never. Oh, because he thought that that's smart.
That's an idiot.
That's smart.
That's an idiot.
It really
But
did
yeah,
work.
I mean, everybody, we're talking about fights. I mean, we see it all the time. People comment on how smart Luffy is. Anyway, yeah, we're not. Let's get through the fucking chapter. Okay, this
Luffy's
is gonna be
smart.
this is
If
gonna
you
be
don't
2
get
hours long.
that-
Anyways, So we're basically getting a roundup. We got Wano in the beginning. We got an update on the
If you don't get
playgrounds.
that, you should watch. Actually, I think Totally Not Mark agrees with all of my opinions. Great YouTuber.
Who is this?
Totally Not Mark. He just started reading One Piece for the first time,
okay, yeah,
and he reviews arcs the first time after reading them.
Dude.
Watch it. Amazing.
Dude, Luffy's in the same vein as all his protagonists, okay? Like Naruto. Like Luffy. It's these people that aren't...
He's a shonen type main character.
Yeah, it's a shonen type where he's not like the strategist, but he's such a pure-hearted person that it overcomes everything else. That he actually looks like a genius because
he is a strategist, but he believes that the strategy is for him to just get to the bad guy.
It's Alabasta. It's awesome. Luffy's like, I don't know why we're doing this. If I just beat the shit out of Crocodile.
Oh, another amazing Luffy captain moment when he just hits Vivi and says, like, forces her to say, like, help me. Forces Ines Lobby to say, I want to live. Like, finally, joining the crew together. These are moments where you see Luffy's intelligence.
Dude, never said Luffy isn't intelligent. I'm saying
you said he's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you get furious, but if you can't see that, I mean, you're just a lost cause.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, what I'm saying, we got a whole roundabout. We got shit going on in the flower capital.
Yeah.
Coming on Ishiyama. Queen's fucking plaguing everybody. It's a nightmare. We got
We're
Chopper.
Going all over the place.
We got Chopper. I'm trying to update him.
I like it.
So we got Chopper over here. Clearly, Chopper is going to do something with the playgrounds. He is a doctor. We've always been expecting this. And then we go into
he has to be involved in the Queen fight somehow.
We find out that Luffy is with Sanji. They're caught in a course. They team up with Jinbei. They're on level 1, moving upwards. So now we got a trio: Jinbei, Sanji, and Luffy going upwards. And then we go back into it, and we see
it's getting so hot.
And then we see a cat with the same tattoo that Wang Hong has. It says "Meow," and she's overlooking Yamato chasing after Shinobu and Momo. Wait up, Yamato, Momonosuke, and then you see the cat saying Yamato and Momonosuke pass through the right brain tower. They're heading to the outside. Now this is Hank. She's the assistant of Kaido. We reveal her devil fruit. I'm pretty intrigued by it. I wonder if she's going to get a fight against anybody. She could just be an ancillary character.
I think she's like a weapon more so than like
a actual, but I'm just curious because that cat looks like it belongs to the Who's Who crowd, right? But so is Bonghang like a part of it, or is like Bonghang's like devil fruit basically whatever she puts this eye thing on, she can look through.
That's what it seems
so it's not just a single check. Like I think she just has a general view of everything. That's why she's the assistant for Kaido. She's like, where's Big Mom? She's like, oh, she's on the move. Like, she has people all over the place, which is very cool. So, hopefully, since she has this cool new fruit, hopefully we learn a little bit more about it. Maybe she gets a matchup against maybe a lower character.
Maybe giving me some, what was her name? Miss Golden Week?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
In Little Garden.
Yeah.
Painted things.
Yeah, but she was so annoying. She had she actually didn't have a devil fruit. There was something weird about that.
Oh yeah,
it was something weird. Right. Little Garden, great arc. I mean, let's
It was in my top 15. I think it made it up 15.
I thought it was a little bit too small.
Spoiler alert! Go watch our top 15 arc video.
But anyway, so we got Bohang, and then she's giving an update to King. This is what I was saying to get to. Got it, Bohang. This is King. He goes into the dial. The enemy strength is about 5,400. Most of them are samurai rallying around Odin's vassals. In other words, this is a rebellion of the Kazuki clan to restore their house to power. They seek to place Odin's sons Kazuke Momonosuke upon the shogun's throne of Wano. Kill Momonosuke and bring me his head. That will break the will of the samurai to fight. I love King just knows right away what's going on. Like, he really reminds me of Sengoku. He's seeing big fucking picture right now.
But you know what his conclusion to this is, right? It's the same as every one of Luffy's conclusions to his strategy.
Yeah, kill the guy.
Yeah, who's the bad guy? Okay.
Kill him. And also, no sympathy. He doesn't give a shit if the kid or anything like that. And then he goes in...
I love that King is still trying to break people's wills. That's his thing. And he's like, he says it like, this is what's going to happen. We kill the person that they're... This is their strategy, to make Momonosuke the king.
But he doesn't know. So they would still fight for Luffy.
I think you'd lose a lot of...
You would lose a lot, but you take out that. But then I love this part, too. It's a close-up of King going series. Like, the pirates would be a separate matter, I suppose. Just say. Like, he's seeing, like, the whole picture. He's like, the king, like, pirates, that's a problem. Like, these guys are
a different problem.
Yeah, they're more of a threat than the samurai. Samurai are kind of fucking useless.
Well, first he's trying to get rid of the samurai.
Yeah, but he's trying to eliminate numbers. He said most of them are 5,400. Anyways, the guy's got the whole thing going. Reminds me of Last and Goku, standing above, giving orders, letting people know what to do, saving his strength for Zoro. Because he's going to fucking need it.
Zoro not with Luffy, Sanji, Jinbei. Very
He's
interesting.
still with Drake. He's still with Drake. The pirates would be a separate matter, I suppose. Momonosuke's current location is ... Hey,
we need
wait.
so much King lore in whatever fight he gets. Hopefully, Zoro. We need so much King lore.
We need a flashback.
I don't know if we need a flashback.
Well, this is why. Okay, so people were
maybe that in the Kaido flashback we learn what his race is and how it gets learned. But
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta dial back a little bit. I forgot a big part about the beginning. Oh, it's not even in the beginning.
What race is king? We need to know.
I gave you my theory last. Well, anyways, you did
give a theory, and it's possible. But
in the spoilers before the early releases, there was a little snippet on the side of the cover page saying the climax of Act 3 is coming to an end. You know, so like Get a Hold of Yourself is coming out in volume now. So
it's going to be the end, I think.
So people are theorizing when Act 3 is going to end and when Wano is going to end in general. I'm in whatever number you give me. I'm going to say over for the chapters left in Wano. Because there's so many backstories we got to cover.
Well, what would you say for the chapters left in Wano?
For an over-under number, I think 30 is a good conservative number, and I'll go over. We're not even out of Act 3 yet.
It seems like...
Luffy hasn't even faced off against Kaido.
Yeah, how long was Act 2?
Dude, okay, so now you're getting on board with my theory?
No,
I don't remember what it is.
What theory? What do you mean? I was never on board with your theory.
You said there was no way Wano was going to be that long. I said
Act 1... What was the number?
Act 1 was, I think, 15 chapters. Act 2 was 30.
I thought around 30 more. Like 130, I think that was what I was saying. 120. 120,
like total? I'm just talking about the math that makes sense is like Act 1 is like 15 chapters. Act 2 is 30 chapters. Act 3, which is kind of there, but not really, but like somewhere around 50. Then Act 4 will be another 30. Then Act 5 is going to be like 5 or 10. Something short. So just putting that aside, and if Act 3 is still not even over yet...
It's hard to imagine this ending in 30 chapters at this point,
impossible.
To be honest.
Because we're going to need a King flashback. We're going to need a Kaido flashback. We're going to need a Luffy versus Kaido. Okay, if it's any semblance to the Katakuri fight took forever. You got to solve these fucking bullet things.
I don't think we're getting all these flashbacks you think we're getting, but we're gonna get
Oda puts in the most random flashbacks sometimes.
That's true. That's true. Kawamatsu.
No, that wasn't random. That was awesome.
Well, they can't be the same thing. What? So you're saying the random ones that you're saying are bad?
No, I'm saying I'm saying like Senior Pink.
The Kawamatsu flashback was amazing.
No, but that wasn't random. I'm kind of expecting Kawamatsu. Like, how did he get locked up? Why is he with the Hiyori? Like, we got reason for it. Like. The one like Senior Pink is random.
That's the only one really that's random.
Everyone we got a Chung King one against in Dressrosa. We had a bunch of random ones that
one was like important to the story.
Well, King's not going to be important to the story. You know what I'm saying?
What race he is?
I still think we're going to get a Who's Who flashback to show why he doesn't like Queen.
Like it was obvious that we were going to get Don Shinjao backstory. Like it was leading up to that. Like we kept talking about his grandpa.
He's like, why is the car?
So you knew that something we were gonna get that.
I'm trying to think of another one.
King, I mean, like literally, we just need to know what race he is. Like that's literally the only thing. He's gonna talk about some mass extinction, blah blah blah. It's gonna be 2 pages.
I'm more excited.
I don't know.
It sounds kind of crazy. I'm more excited for Zoro King than I am for Luffy Kaido.
Well, at this point, yeah.
Call me crazy.
Well, yeah, they're making Kaido look like. This chapter is amazing, but. I told you that. Okay, this is 100% it. You said, okay, there's no way if last chapter didn't come out, you would be saying that.
What?
No way. That you're more pumped for Zoro King over Luffy Kaido.
No.
There's absolutely no way.
I've been saying that forever.
No, you have not.
I've been saying that forever.
You literally were saying, like, if you're not absolutely pumped for Luffy and Kaido, then you're an idiot. You're, like, brain dead. I've never once heard you talk about Zoro King.
Dude, do I need to go back in the text message and bring up the tape?
Dude,
first of all, I just want to let people know
It's because the scabbards damaged him, pierced his skull. So we already know it totally.
I already told you,
Oda. It totally takes away some of the impact that the Luffy Kaido fight.
It just amps it up more.
Am I still pumped for the Luffy Kaido fight? Yes.
What?
I'm pumped. Of course, I'm pumped for the Luffy Kaido fight. But it takes away a little bit from the fight. It does.
It takes some away, but I'm still convinced on like how Luffy's going to take out Kaido. He's going to use the thing and all this. The reason why I'm more psyched for Zoro King is I have not seen Zoro go all out all post time skip.
Yeah,
one of my favorite fights in One Piece in general is Zoro versus Mr. One. Okay, this is a very similar vein. If we get the matchup, we're going to see Zoro push to a point he's never been pushed before, and he needs to activate some other thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Which was awesome. Which is why I'm stoked for. Like, I've seen Luffy go Gear 4. I've seen Luffy mess up all these other people. I've seen Luffy go hard. Katakuri especially. Okay, we get like a flashback. Like, I need a Zoro Mihawk flashback. Yeah. I want a Zoro Mihawk flashback of him training.
Oh, like a Rayleigh
flashback
thing.
Yeah. Like him, like saying, like, dude,
we get nothing.
You know,
we got no Robin flashback.
We got none of that. Dude, I still think Dragon told Robin not to tell Luffy anything. It's like kind of one of those things.
Maybe.
That's the story for another day. But like what I'm saying is like I have not seen Zoro go all out, and people still in the community do not give Zoro the respect he deserves. So I'm like, that's why I'm excited for the King one. No matter what happened between Kaido and the Scabbards, I've been always thinking I need Zoro King. That's why I get mad when people are like, Sanji's gonna fight King because they both fly. Why? It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. Like, I'm gonna watch Zoro fucking... Why? Because he can jump and kick fire? That now Sanji's gonna fight the second strongest person in Kaido's crew. Like, fuck off, dude. Like, I don't even want that. And that was a serious, like, theory getting peddled around by a lot of people that people are getting excited for. Like, especially when...
Just Lanji fans.
Especially when Sanji, like, squared up and saved Momo. People are like, we're gonna get, like... Yeah. Dude, this is gonna be a classic clash and run away.
It was like when King like kicks a Big Mom's boat, Big Mama Chanter.
Yeah,
it's like he kicks, King kicks.
It's like
it's gonna be.
It's gonna be him. Oh yeah, fire with the kick. It's gonna be.
He's got swords. He's the vice captain. Well, I guess kind of actually. He's not the vice captain. He's first commander.
Yeah,
you want Zoro.
He looks like the way he's talking to people, man. People listen to him. King is the shit. Okay, I'm a big King fan. Big King fan from the start. Love its design. Love everything about him.
Give love the crumble of lore.
Love the mystery about him.
You're baiting me, Oda, and it's working.
Guys, we're in a BDSM.
You chum the waters a little bit. All the fish will come swimming. I'm in there. I'm in that school. I want.
So now, if you're gonna tell me I'm gonna see Zoro go all out and I get to see King's fighting style in that matchup, like, why would you want anything other than that?
Oh, and he's such a good devil fruit. Oh,
such
it's gonna be
so good devil fruit. You know, him flying and shit, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, but Sanji can also fly. Maybe it'll be Sanji's fight.
I mean, I said I wouldn't be opposed. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Zoro Sanji versus King and Queen. Cool. And Zoro and Sanji are better because they're a better team than King and Queen. Because King and Queen have this like weird dynamic where they don't like each other. Like I read back and Reddit, it was like, yo, King just throws so much shade at Queen. Yeah. It's actually hilarious. She's like, don't worry about it. I never expected you to do it.
Yeah, they all hate each other. Because that's how Kaido has like built his
meritocracy.
Yeah. It's a meritocracy.
So now you're starting to see like I think you're gonna see teamwork of Usopp and Nami working together. That's gonna be the advantage.
You know, you see Tobi Roppo, they're like, oh, how are we gonna knock off these commanders so we can get in that spot?
And the last time we saw Zoro Sanji together, they'd be back fight. give me 10 seconds. Of trust between us.
He's so good.
And they fuck him up. He's like, give me 10 seconds. Anyway, so we digress again. We're lost. I get stoked about King. I really need. If I don't get King Zoro, I will be pretty disappointed. With Wano.
Yeah.
I'll be high.
Wow, with the whole arc, that could ruin it for you.
Yes.
I don't put any like definitive things on it like that. I don't think.
I don't either, but I say that to myself, and then there's some truth to it. Like I expect
it would be hugely disappointing. And I want it. Well, maybe the other thing Zoro gets a sick fight.
We're at the end of
maybe it's Zoro and Marco versus Big Mom.
Okay, I don't trust Oda when he says there's 5 more years, but Oda's saying that signals we're coming to the end of One Piece.
Yes,
which means Luffy needs to get to Yonko level. And Zoro needs to get to first commander level.
I actually don't think Luffy needs to get to the Yonko level. I think he needs to be close. He needs to be very close right now. He's close right now.
He needs to be there, which is also my problem with him taking out Kaido, which kind of helps out. The thing is, like, if Luffy takes out Kaido one-on-one...
He's going to be Yonko level at the end.
He has to be.
By the final war. By the Marineford War, whatever.
We'll get into the spoiler ones later because I want to talk about things about Kaido that I'm very excited about. But let's just finish this chapter. We're really going all over the place. Really going all over the place. So anyways, Oda's doing a really good job this chapter, though. I also think it's like whenever I do the readings, I really let us digress. We kind of just power through it.
No, I feel like the opposite. I feel like you were really powering through it.
I am a little bit. I'm doing a roundup. Anyways, Oda's giving us a good thing of telling us where everybody is. Okay? So now we see what a King...
I love it. We're moving all around the action. I love it.
We see King and the Tobi Robo. They're all listening. They all got the thing going on. And then we see Momonosuke still being carried by Shinobu. Yamato chasing after him. Hey, wait. And then we got Sasuke, who I love. Sasuke's probably... I don't know. It's kind of tough. I think he's one of the strongest. I think he is the strongest Tobi Robo. Could be wrong. I'm a little intrigued by who's who, only because he wants to kill Queen.
Well, do you could still consider X-Drake in this?
No, because I knew from the beginning X Drake was never really Toby Robo.
It's either Sasuke or who's who.
Yeah. Well, Black Maria is very intriguing too, but I know the way Oda treats women, so I just not even gonna get myself hyped up for her. Yeah. So like, it's gonna be one of these, and so Sasuke, he's grinning, got it, down.
I mean, everyone's fighting, and Black Maria's just sitting down playing a guitar in her brothel.
Yeah, but I think she's protecting the poneglyph, which could set up a cool.
Which is exactly what Smoothie did.
Exactly. Yeah, I thought Oda just gives no respect to the women. Fire, huge explosion. Oh, actually, Shinobu. Oh, turns around, right? Blah blah blah. This is actually.
I love honestly the paddling in this whole chapter is amazing.
Then we see some arrows. Shinobu uses her back. I guess she's not afraid of shark objects now.
Yeah.
Still no conclusion on this one.
Well, no, I think that was purposeful. I think that was to show how much she cares about Momo and how much she has sharp objects, but she will do, and it obviously is mirroring the last Odin Kaido fight.
Well, I thought we were gonna get a flashback on why she was saying that, which I thought would have been sick. Like if they had these like sharp arrows aimed at people, soaked in like Queen's like plague bullets, and like that's why she's afraid. Yeah. We never got into it, but it is a cool progress where you're like. She's so willing to sacrifice for Momo. She goes upon her fears. And also, I love these close-ups they give her. You know, Shinobu explosion. Yeah, we get the eyes. She looks around. You know, arrows are coming, which is her fear. Arrows. Next one, close-up. Uses her back. Another close-up. She's bleeding. She looks ugly. Momo still got bruised up faces.
Yeah, Momo's banged up.
Yamano's what's happening.
He's borderline like facial reconstruction surgery.
Sasasuke's like, yo, stay out of this, Kanochi. And then this is the smile I was talking about. You got this like dwarf big ass motherfucker on top of a
turtle.
Turtle.
And he's like that guy from he looks like that guy from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, no,
Who's that? What's that guy's name?
The dwarf.
Brindle.
Yeah, dude.
I forget his name.
Exactly. I was wondering who he looked like. It's exactly like him.
He looks like
the axe,
I just everything. Put that together, yeah.
Dude, and that actually looks like one of the more useful
character design.
Looks like one of the more useful smiles. He's like the legs are like the thing, and he's like on top of it. If I use the hard shell at the bottom, yeah, like I think it's like a little cool.
Does that thing move super slow? Well, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it. He comes at him. It's a sick thing. But now this ends. Comes in with the axe, and then I actually love this too because I didn't notice this. See, the thing I love about the officials as opposed to the original skins that leak out early is the quality. So I missed this in the beginning. Momo is running up to Shinobu. She gets damaged, right? And Shinobu's like, "You're an idiot. I took the bullet so you can run away, right?" Yeah. So she's like, "Run, Lord Momo." Like she's literally throwing down her life. There's no doubt about it. She knows she's fucking dead. It's all about protecting Momo. And Momo, has his identity crisis, is like, "I'm a strong samurai," but he's crying. I don't want to eat, but he's always hungry. And he's like, "Run? Is that what a shogun should do?" He's kind of flabbergasted. He's lost in between. He wants to be able to do something for this crew. But dude, you can't. You're weak. It's not your fault. Okay? I can't believe you're Odin's son. I'm on Kaido's thing on that. And then here comes Momo's father, if I should say so correctly. If I should. Yamano comes in with a strong hook with the club to my smile. I'm kind of bummed Oda didn't give us the smile fruit reveal on this guy. Anyways.
Yeah.
Momo's like, and then we get a sick Animal Kingdom Pirates armored division. This is Sasuke's crew.
I mean, that rhino smile.
We got sick. So we got the rhino. It's a sick rhino smile. Reminds me of a lot of the way Ashura Doji showed up. Just Sasuke's just chilling, man. Drinking on his nice ass throne. Similar also to Queen, you know. Chilling, and you got some crazy ass fucking smiles down there. It looks like we got a porcupine.
Yeah, I love all.
Looks like over here is a scorpion. This also looks like a scorpion over here.
That's the same guy from before.
The beetle.
Both of them are.
He's
from
the
before.
beetle. Yeah, I feel like we've seen these guys before.
Well, they were there when they were like. There was some point in the festival when they were like, "What do you?"
Yeah, no.
They said something.
They talked to Zoro. They say, "Just give up. It's easier this way."
Just give up. It's easier this way. They were like, "Just join us." They were like, "Just join us."
They don't know Zoro.
Yeah, they don't get it.
And and that's why everyone was theorizing Zoro's gonna go in the next chapter. 500 gifters dead, which would be sick. Then there's this weird little cannon dude down here, like right above the thing. It's kind of funky, but that's what I'm saying. I think Oda's just having a lot of fun with these devil fruits. Like he's just drawing them, having a fun time making designs. This guy looks like
I'm having fun.
Quirky as shit. Yeah, I know. I'm having fun. I just don't know how strong they are.
I don't think they're well. These ones
but like
are going to be stronger than the rest of them.
Oda tells us they're strong. You know, like he tells us all the time, dude. It's like this whole thing. Yeah, like he tells us like in theory, but like in general, like I don't like you always win on the Big Mom Pirates has a stronger crew than Kaido. because she has mostly like Loja Devil Fruits or like Paramecia.
Just so many.
So many Paramecia.
So many
like,
powerful
really
actual
cool
characters.
designs, and Kaido just has these weird smile fruit.
The smile fruit, Devil Fruits, and the commanders. The commanders are obviously really, really strong. Yeah. But you got...
And Kaido's also very, very strong. Anyways, so now we also find out there's an armor division, which I'm really excited about. Hopefully they come out more, a little bit more info. Yeah, and then Sasaki, so you intend to interfere with this, young Master Yamato. I fucking love Sasaki. I'm not interfering. I'm fighting for Kazuki. Dude, because, he's actually kind of growing on me more and more, Yamato. I actually want to learn a little bit. This is actually going to get in my theory.
I like Yamato. Sometimes a little bit annoying. I mean, Yamato for Straw Hat is insane. I definitely don't want Yamato to be on the crew, and we don't even know anything about her. Like, people are saying this based on so little. I think it's bizarre. But I'm definitely really interested in Yamato. The character's interesting. Only for this one reason, though.
Yeah.
Because... obviously, Yamato read Oden's diary. Yamato obviously knows something about Laugh-Tale, something about...
Well, Oda says in the journals there's very important things.
Yamato obviously knows something about Inherited Will.
Has to be Inherited Will.
Yeah, Yamato says to Luffy, like, I'm Oden, blah, blah, blah. Then Luffy says, like, what, you can't be Oden, like, blah, 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 blah. And then Yamato goes, oh, well, maybe you're more Oden than I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so that to me says that Yamato knows something about Inherited Will, and we're gonna get some lore from her. Also, probably at the end of the arc, but
also Oden says himself when he dies, "My soul will live on."
Yeah,
he's like, "Kill me however you want." Like which also goes where I also think a lot of people are still mad at Oden, especially you, for what he did in Wano. But I think he knows something about One Piece.
A bad call.
Well, I think he knows something about One Piece that that was a necessary call. Like he knew what he was doing was a necessary evil.
Because Toki's sending him to this fight.
Dude, I would hate nothing more. That would also ruin Wano for me. Anyways, it's cool seeing Sasuke's own crew. They look super strong. Armor division. I'm fighting for this. Next chapter. So when we got that, and now we're back on the Skull Dome. Last chapter we left off. They did this sick fucking moves. Kaido's on the ground. I fucking love this part, yo. Sever his windpipe. Stop his breathing. This fight ain't over until his head is severed.
A lot of murdering talk this chapter.
Well, they've been saying that non-stop. Oh, we're getting to your excitement. This is a Shuridoji. Shuridoji's been saying we gotta take this guy's head for the longest time. So they're coming in, and then we got In Your Spirit, Kaido. I love, now that Kaido's been talking more, I gotta say, he has some good dialogue. No, every time he talks, has been sick.
No, I agree. That's not what I was gonna say.
The speech.
I cut you off.
The speech he gave, for the Onigashima plan, when he cut off the guy's head, some sick stuff.
Agreed.
Like, he has some cool, even when, Jack and them were doing the infighting, he's like, dude, let's get on with it. Like, he actually's been having some cool moments, so every time Kaido starts speaking, I get pretty excited.
I feel like almost every time we see Kaido, he says something really cool. It's extremely hype.
Yeah.
Something awesome happens, or something weird, so he's crying hysterically. Something that makes you want to know more about Kaido, what is going on. A lot of things that make you interested in Kaido.
We know so little about him.
But we know nothing. We know nothing about him. We know nothing about Kaido. Why is he doing this? Why is he depressed? What happened at God Valley? Why does he owe something to Big Mom?
Why is he trying to kill himself? What's his devil fruit?
Oh my god.
How do you beat Orochi? How do you do this? How do you do that? What's his thing? Anyway.
Yeah, so we need a flashback. We're going to get a flashback on Pop.
It's going to be sick. In your spirit, I saw the visage of Kazuki Oden. I love this.
Yeah.
He's like, Kinemon's like, oh my god, I'm not strong enough to kill Kaido? No way. he's shocked. I don't know why he's shocked. He's like,
Well, all arc they've been talking about killing Kaido, it's not the most insane thing of the time.
They did their biggest move, and now he's like, he's dying out here. And then this is my favorite. I could have let you kill me with each throb of my scar. Flashback. Father, help. Kaido coming up bleeding from his scar. Flashback to the thing. I remember. He remembers what Oden did to him. The shame he has from winning that fight.
People were theorizing this. It's cool that it's confirmed here. I like this a lot. And that goes into why he wants to kill himself.
I remember. No, actually, I'm going to get into the whole... In the spoilers, we kind of get a little hint at that. But anyway, I remember.
No spoiler talk.
But
I'm starting to think we should even make it 2 videos at this point.
You people... fuck it. We're going to go into it. You people... we could go either way on it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. We'll leave it up to you guys. Get in the comments section.
Tell us in the comments section.
Which I was supposed to tag in the video, but I didn't do that.
Tag what?
I was going to put the comment section here so we can see it.
Oh, so no one saying anything?
Well, we don't know if that guy Trey, whoever gave us that huge compliment last time, or Baby Jess. What's up, Jess? just wants to throw in a fucking comment, and then we can tell you you're an idiot, and then you probably hate us anyway.
We're here to lose subs.
But you people are not Odin. We will never see a monster samurai of his like again. Okay, sick panel. Showing the scabbards. Also, I was wrong last week. I'm sorry. Still think Oda missed a great opportunity. Kawamatsu is not off the skull. He didn't get sent flying. He's still on the skull with the scabbards. Really thought it would be a great opportunity for him to be a side story with wherever Orochi and Fukujiro's going, tying back to Yori and mainland Wano. But, hey, it is what it is. Okay? I'm not going to complain. Kawamatsu, though, is probably my favorite scabbard.
Okay, there's no way you're just giving that panel. Okay, so this panel right here.
We will never. But no, I don't want to get the when he says.
No, that's it.
It's too short. You don't have enough power.
No.
Okay,
it's
so
this. It's just this. It's just this one speech bubble right here.
ZKKC.
We will never see a monster samurai of his like again, confirming Oda is part of the club. ZKKC for the agenda.
Dude, we've been
for the absolute agenda. This is
the only thing that kind of hurts it is I think King Zoro's going to be a non-fighting spirit with King there after the King fight.
This is what it is. Zoro, this confirms Zoro is at least going to play a part in the Kaido fight.
He has to. As soon as he got Enma.
He
knew he had to play a part in the Kaido fight.
He's going to play a major role. He's going... This, to me, foreshadows completely 100%.
I'm going to let you talk.
Kaido might be the one to kill Kaido. That's what I think. ZKK.
Well,
That's what I think.
You know my thing on this.
A lot of people are theorizing that what Zoro's going to do is he obviously has Enma, so he's going to reopen Kaido's scar. He's going to be the one to reopen it.
He's the monster strong enough.
He's the monster strong enough.
Sure.
Which is something I could 100% see. I mean, I love it.
It's Zoro.
He's got 3 swords, so maybe he adds another one. Oh! Love that. Okay.
Leaves his own mark on Kaido, you know, instead of the X, it's like a star now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a star. Yeah, exactly. Except Kaido's gonna die at the end of this arc. I mean, that is also confirmed in this chapter. Basically, he has to die at the end of this arc.
The only way Kaido dies is if fucking. Well, you're getting into the spoilers. The only way Kaido dies.
I'm not getting anything into this spoilers.
Zoro cuts off his. No, I'm gonna get into my whole Kaido thing later.
I think.
I'm sorry.
I think.
Go into your ZKK thing.
Well, this is it. That's the whole thing. Zoro, 100% playing a part, has Enma. He is the monster samurai that Kaido is looking for.
Yeah.
This Zoro's gonna come in hot.
But what if Luffy shows up with a sword? He could be a monster samurai.
It would be hilarious if Luffy showed up with a sword. I wish he still had that sword that Hitetsu gave him. Where the fuck is that sword? First of all, I love the design of that sword. The sword was so cool. It had like the leaf petals like around the hilt or the handle, whatever it's called.
What I wanted, which I was pretty stoked about, I was pretty confident on it, still have an opportunity, it's not over yet, was that Zoro was going to lose Sandai, which I love.
Yeah.
To Smoothie, because her devil fruit can like squeeze out the juice in it.
Yeah.
And then he would need another sword, and he gets the second sword that Odin had.
Even though Smoothie was LVP of Whole Cake Island and showed no power at all, on paper, that would be a very cool matchup to see. On paper.
Very cool.
But because of the portrayal that Smoothie has gotten, it would be extremely underwhelming if we're expecting a King fight and then we get a Smoothie fight.
Third strongest person in the Big Mom.
Well, that's just what Oda tells us, but the portrayal, Smoothie does,
I'm listening.
she gets duped by Brook.
I'm
she can't do anything on the ship. She's getting commanded by Tamago and Mondor. Give me a goddamn break. She can't even think of herself. This is a joke. It's actually a joke. It would be so underwhelming and disappointing if instead of King we get Smoothie, ZKKC for the agenda. Oda is part of the club.
Well, I think it's going to be part of the same thing. Anyways, so that's it. Sick panel. Anytime
Zoro kills Kaido.
Dude, even though I think Dragon Form is really fucking stupid in a fight, every panel we get is so fucking sick.
Alfuji's probably going crazy after this chapter.
Who?
I haven't watched videos.
I'm not in it. Ever since I don't work at my old job anymore, I don't really watch these videos.
Oh, because you're in the office. Yeah, I'm just
yeah.
This is when we're not shooting. This is my office, so I'm just sitting here watching all the.
Yeah, no,
I'm just listening.
That's what I used to do. I used to like play them all, but now I'm not really in that world anymore, so I'm kind of at it. Anyways, so Kaido comes up. First of all, also sick that Kaido said, "I wish you guys could have killed me because I would have let you do it."
Amazing, but you're not strong enough, so I'm not gonna let you.
He's like, "I'm not gonna let you."
He's like, "I'm not gonna let you because
I'm not gonna let a less like I would let Odin kill me. Odin's a strong man. Odin's a man that can take my head, not you fucking clowns.
He feels bad. Clearly, if he sees the Odin flashback, he feels bad about it. Yeah, and
so then Kaido gets up, beautiful. Somehow Oda keeps drawing the same panel, just a little different variation.
I mean, this is
all sick.
Unbelievable.
Each one gets
Full
better
moon,
and better.
Snow.
The
Kaido,
blood
you
is.
get the spiky wristband on Kaido's arm.
It's bleeding. You even get a drip drip. You got the fucking thing right here. I actually saw the other one before. They got the tattoos on his arms here. You can't see it in this guy, but anyways. So he goes, "You guys cut me, but it is too shallow. You don't even have enough power to open up the old scar." Heavy hands towards Zoro. You cannot do it. Heavy hint towards Zoro.
Zoro's gonna reopen the wound and do something else
breathes,
major.
Breathes in. I'm nervous. Like, are we gonna get another fucking Boro breath? I'll blow my fucking brains out. Okay. Screams. Right. I was like, I swear to God, we're gonna do this again. Screams sick panel again. The 9 scabbards, just wind coming at him. Kaido's mouth's open. We start seeing slices. Then Jiro, invisible slashes. Cut down. Look at that, dude. That's the tattoo I'm gonna get.
Amazing.
That's the tattoo I'm gonna get right there. Same size.
Oh, with the letters? With the characters?
None of that. But like, I finally have a clean cut.
You want just the Japanese character?
Just the Japanese character.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think it was gonna say? Doom?
Yeah, that was gonna say Doom.
No, it's gonna be these.
On your chest.
No, right here, small.
Oh, small. Oh, you're doing it small now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's always been small.
I thought you wanted to do it on your chest, like big for some reason.
That'd be cooler. No, actually, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. We got Halloween coming up, so I've been trying to be Luffy every year for Halloween. I'm trying to be Dressrosa Lucy, but the male's kind of getting caught up, so I might not do it this year. Well, but I was looking back at reiterations, and I'm thinking about if I would get a chest piece, what would it be? Afro Luffy chest piece.
Yeah, big chest piece.
Be sick.
Oh, like for real? Like if you actually got a tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, the skull and bones?
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's insane, man.
But you know what you should be for Halloween now is guts in honor of your new tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
They can't see it. Show. Get up close there. Oh, beautiful.
Dritz.
The brand of the sacrifice. Yeah.
If you're listening, that last chapter was soft. Yeah, too short. You hear me? Okay, bring us on the stream, yo.
Just give you a little bit, and you just so many theories, so many possibilities.
Dude, Void. Oh my God, Void. Dude, why is he the only one left? And why is he the only person who ever see a minister?
So many questions. We should do a Berserk chapter review.
Is he the original?
We're gonna do a Berserk chapter review.
Is he the original
That'll
Griffith?
come tomorrow.
Is this a whole new cycle of the Griffith thing?
Okay.
What happened to the other 4?
What if they're spoiling for people?
Did the Skull Knight knock out the other 4 and he just couldn't get to Void, so Void made other people, and this is the reiteration? Ooh, a lot of theories. Got me excited. Anyways, invisible sheets, and then we see Izzo. Not Izzo. I'm sorry. Kiku standing with the sword, broken in half, left arm flying off.
Yeah, it's
beautiful. Classic Oda. Doesn't like lefties.
But you don't even have the full character in there for your tattoo. I feel like
no, that's the full character.
I feel like it's getting cut off. Well, whatever.
That's the full character. Anyways, but I don't think I'm gonna do the stick and poke anymore with Trisha.
No, you absolutely can't.
I'm
do
gonna
that.
find someone else.
That's gonna take days.
Weeks. I showed it to her. She's like, I'm excited. Like one of those things. So I think I'm just like, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
This is a beautiful looking panel. Invisible slashes.
We got Izzo. We got Izzo in the background looking back. And then if you guys, so we're not going to spoilers next. When they gave us the spoilers, the only thing they showed us was Izzu's dumbass fucking face. You're like, oh, what happened now? What I thought would have been sick, which I knew wasn't going to happen. I thought it had to do something with Kiku. It's his sister. But I was saying what would have been sick is if Moria showed up with Whitebeard's dead body. And Izzy's just like...
That's so random. I
mean,
that would be sick.
No. My mind, this is why I'm excited when we do a spoiler review. Because your mind starts racing. Of like, what could stoke out Izu? Like, why would Izu be so far away? So everyone's like, all the scabbers are dead. Kiku got hurt, and I'm like, well, what if Whitebeard comes back in a Moria's shadow? Like, are you not gonna shit your fucking pants? Anyways, her arm goes missing. He looks at it. Kiku, and then we got white eyes from Kiku's mask.
The thing that I
and this is what we all been predicting. Kaido's gonna get beat up a little bit, and now he's gonna wipe out the scabbers.
Yeah, it seems like he's probably gonna take them out one by one.
He said, I gave you guys a chance. You're too weak. I'm bored of this. I'm gonna kill you guys now. Yeah. Okay, and dude, his devil fruit, man. People are saying I'm really disappointed in this dragon devil fruit. He's the Bora Bora, bro. I'm like, bro, we're seeing hints of what this guy has in store.
Well, right now it looks bad. I mean, he's getting beaten in dragon form every time that we've seen him in dragon form.
You're so big. You know, you're so many abilities to attack.
So you also think it's bad.
What?
So you also saying it's bad because you're too big.
I mean, depending on the scenario. Now, if I'm fighting a war and I'm the guy in the back, I'm going to be in dragon form. I'm going to be laying out boar breasts and all this shit. But I'm saying there's a lot of things that like are hidden about this thing, like this whole new flying invisible Sith. Like this. This is a nasty fucking ability.
This is an awesome ability. If you have observation hockey, probably easy to dodge. But this is the thing about Kaido.
I mean, if you had a strong sword, it might have been.
Well, that's why Denjiro's like invisible slashes. Like he sees them.
Yeah.
But
he also might have just know Kaido from like fighting. Like,
yeah, I thought their sword was like.
I thought
supposed to be like special.
I thought her sword
was producing and stuff.
What is it? It's actually one of the coolest lines of Wano. She goes
like snow at the end of.
No, it's like snow and the lingering spring. It's like lingering snow in spring.
Yeah, it's like
these scars last forever.
Yeah,
such a cool fucking.
It's awesome.
Clearly not.
But the thing about like dragons in Japanese culture and stuff and mythology. They are known to control the elements. We know that he has like environmental control over certain things. He can produce clouds. He can produce lightning. He can produce fire.
Lightning. Oh, that's actually very interesting. So we've seen fire.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I was about to say. Yeah.
We've seen wind.
Now exactly. The invisible slashes.
So now we need water.
Now we need water. I think he's gonna do something with water next.
Which would be interesting against Luffy because you're devil fruits.
Well, exactly, devil fruits. But the thing that I was gonna say with water that might be interesting is it could potentially explain why he can't just kill himself by jumping into the ocean, but it seems like that's not what's going to happen. What it seems like is going to happen is it's going to be explained by him saying he wants to die at like a samurai's death.
Well, we're going to get into that in the spoilers. We're going to get into that.
Stop saying that.
What? We're going to get into it in the
I'm just talking about this chapter. I have not said anything about any other chapter.
I'm saying, if you want to get into real conversation,
but then you're saying
about
but
Kaido,
then now they're gonna all of our subs are gonna watch the video and they're gonna be like, why do you keep saying spoilers? Now I know there's gonna be something about this in the next chapter. Amazing panel. Looks beautiful. Kiku's arm straight up. I love that Oda's getting savage in Onigashima. Onigashima has been absolutely hot.
You think she's going to get her arm reattached by a devil fruit?
Oh, yeah. That was another thing I was going to say. I can't wait until next chapter when it gets revealed that, like, Kiku has, like, the grow fruit. Where she can just grow back her arm.
Well, she doesn't need it. She can have Law put back any arm she really wants.
It's gonna be something like that. We've seen this before. I don't think that.
Don't take it very seriously.
I mean,
limbs.
Well, people
if you
are
lose
saying
a limb is not that important.
Someone theorized.
Look at Neku. Look at Inu. You know.
I heard someone say. I keep saying I heard someone say. I'm like I'm mad. I'm not like crediting these people. It's definitely like other YouTubers, but they're saying that like Kinemon can control fire, so he's gonna like. Put it against like Kiku's arms, like close the wound, and then she's gonna be like chill. She's gonna be fine.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I mean, I can see it. I'd say
something
like that's going to happen.
I can see people saying that.
Something like that is going to happen. Or Kiku's just out for. You think Kiku's just out?
Yeah,
she's done for the rest of it.
I can see people saying that.
Oh, not a Kinemon fan? I thought he was cracking your top 30. I thought he was cracking your top 30.
No. Just wait 10 minutes. We'll get into the whole fucking thing. But, Kinemon's cracking top. Anyway, this also gets to the point I've been about people need to die in Wano. I want people to die. It's one of my things I don't like about One Piece is that people don't die. I know it's a kid's arc. I think death brings greater stories to characters. Just look at the way Whitebeard died. Look at the way Ace died. When people die, look at the way Pedro died. When death happens in any show or series, it adds weight to the moment. Yeah. Okay? This is setting up, I believe, the way the deaths are going to happen, if they do happen in the Scabbards, is in pairs. If there's two of somebody, one will die for the other. Vice versa. Yeah. So Necker and Inu, one can die, one can live. Or maybe they both die. Both sacrifice. Izu's already been saying he's looking for a meaningful place to die. It would be cool to see Izo dying for Kiku, adding to emotional weight. Yeah, I don't think Kiku is going to die for Izo. I can see the other way around. Then also I see Ashura Doji dying, just in general, since he's been there for the longest. He wants to die. We can kind of sleep on his character for a little bit. I think it's in that vein. So I think those, in my opinion, are the top three options. Izu, Neku, or Inu. Not sure which one I want to pick, which one's going to go out. I can actually see the dog going out because, like...
Neku's fan favorite.
No, not that. I think Neku's going to be like, I'm going to sacrifice my life for you.
You think these people are going to die?
What?
These people are just going to, like, be out and fight.
Die. Well, the reason I think it's
cool... I don't think there's going to be that many deaths here. I don't think there's going to be, like, any. Maybe
they're hinting at so much death. No, Kinemon can't be Kinemon. Kinemon can't die. These guys. He's
Ashura Doji.
Ashura Doji makes sense. Izo makes sense.
Izo makes sense. Yeah.
Izo makes sense. So like seeing Kiku getting taken out first here with your arm means Kiku's not dying, basically.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
It was basically just telling me she's not dying right now. I mean, she's fine. She already took her mortal wound. She may be off on the sidelines, but she's gonna do something important. Kawamatsu can kind of see die. I don't think it's gonna do. I think it's gonna be one of those people in that group that can unlabeled. They're worth 100.
Maybe Kiyomatsu. I mean, he almost committed seppuku.
I was dealing with the don't matter.
Yeah, those are great.
Bro was about to kill himself, and he's telling you, I was dealing with a small matter. Don't worry about it, honey. I got this whole thing covered.
Yeah,
Alright, so that's the chapter, 993. Sorry it took us a little while. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Well, should we stop and do a new video, or do you think we should keep rolling? How long have we been streaming for?
What do you guys think? Why don't you tell us?
Tell us in the comments.
I don't know. Let me see. It doesn't. We're an hour 13 in.
I feel like we should cut it and then.
You want to cut it and then
go
right into spoilers?
Yeah.
We're gonna cut this one. That's chapter 993 of Wano's Dream. Very exciting. A lot of things going on. We're finally getting placements. We're getting matchups. We finally got a tower. Kaido's finally fighting back. Thank God. I was getting a little tired of this whole like Kaido fucking front and shit. I wanted Luffy to be the first one to cut Kaido. I didn't want these fucking scabbards.
Well, that was what I was saying.
Well, that's what I was saying from the start. Anyway, we got the whole breakdown. Kaido's finally taking shit seriously. Kiku got a mortal wound, and right now it's Wednesday. Unbelievable chapter. We got a lot of range.
Chapter.
King looked great. We got a bro hang, a lot of reveal,
good dialogue, good banter,
a lot of good stuff. Loving it. Loving where Onigashiyama's going. Very excited to see. We got the plague bullets going on. We got Queen doing fun things.
Could I give this chapter a 9 out of 10?
If you want. I wouldn't give it a 9 out of 10.
You'd say 8.5, 8?
I'd probably give it like an 8.7, 8.8.
I was thinking like 8.5, 9. It's
I mean, I was telling you like with my list, I'd probably get 8.5, 8. I mean, like an 8.8, 8.7 around there. The 9s, shit really needs to hit it, and because I never give out 10s. Like 10s is like, I have a list when I went back and reread Wano, and I was like keeping track of like chapters I liked, and I think I put down because I tried to make 10 exclusive. So like I put down like you gotta earn a 10,
like series defining moments. Yeah,
like Kaido's reveal.
I agree.
When they also reveal Zoe, that was a 10. Like that was like something like hair stood up. Like Luffy versus Crocodile, 80 million versus 30 million. That was a fucking 10 because it's the first time we've really seen Lojas in One Piece. Mihawk Zoro, that was a 10. That's like a defining moment. So these are like the levels I put them on. Then 9s are like they're cool. I put them down. This may hit there. I don't think it really hit there though. I don't think it really. I don't think, that's why I get like.
That's why I said, could I give it a 9? Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Well,
is it that good?
I don't know. Like I'm giving you my breakdown of the story. Yeah. The way you've been viewing Wano, you've been wanting this. So I think you see this chapter like this is what I've been asking for, and I finally got it.
And it's so
like
good.
Such a relief
and
for
it's
you.
so good.
You got some banter. You got Jinbei, Sanji doing their shit. You got King doing his shit over here. You got repercussions over here. You're getting a lot of things from everyone, and you got the Zoro hype coming in.
Yeah,
a lot of people are excited for the Zoro hype. Great chapter, great art. Onigashiyama's really. You also know it's heating up because Oda gave us the maps. Whenever Oda gives you a map,
or the thing that I'm scared about of the map is the Dressrosa curse, where
the
map means
to get up to the top.
We're gonna be here for a long,
well, that's what I'm saying, dude. We're gonna be here
time, and that's like a way to like.
We're gonna be here for a while.
But
we're gonna be.
I do think we're gonna be here for a while. Amazing chapter. I'm excited for what's to come.
Now, don't go anywhere. We're coming back live very soon. The original plan was to do spoilers with this one, but we kind of digress. So we have spoilers for the next chapter, 994, classic spoilers, and we're gonna go into what we think is gonna happen in the chapter and where it might go. I'm excited about it. If you want to tune in, we'll be right back. Peace.